go ahead and wait for everyone to pop on here. Looks like the live stream will begin here in about 8 minutes or so. So we're just going to go ahead and wait for that. While you're here, if you're watching the recording, then I'd love to hear what your guys' predictions are down in the comments below before you go ahead and see what they announce. There's supposed to be some major announcements, or there's been rumors of major announcements that are going to be going on in this live stream for this AMA. They've also mentioned that they're going to be trying to broadcast this in a different format than they've done in the past. So I'm interested to see what that'll look like, and I'm curious to know what you guys think it'll look like as well. So like I said, we're just waiting on a few minutes here for that to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to go ahead and just edit the thumbnails and get everything ready up on the YouTube side of things so people can go ahead and find the live stream here. So just give me 1 minute, and I'll be right back with you guys. And I'll just have you guys here on the Twitch page while we wait for it to go live. All right. All right, guys, just a few more minutes and we should be all set for this live stream to begin here. So just a few more minutes until the live stream begins. Let me know, guys, down below what your comments are and what your guys' predictions are for the announcements that are said to be made today and what's going to be different about this AMA. As they've mentioned in the past that they are going to be doing a new format with this AMA on how they're going to deliver the information. So I'm really interested to see what your comments are down below and just let me know what you guys think. Also, let me know if there's any issues with the audio, if it's cutting out or if it's not coming through. I can go ahead and get that fixed if that's an issue. All right, guys, it should be starting any minute now. Okay, let's go ahead and refresh the page here. There we go. Looks like they're a few minutes behind today, so we'll go ahead and just wait for them to go ahead and pull up that live stream for us. Yes, Luke, we are live right now on the AMA. It looks like they have not gone on board yet, so we're just going ahead and waiting for them to actually go live. The second they go live on Twitch, it should show up on the screen there, and we should be able to watch that live. So just wait patiently. Sometimes with these AMA sessions, they do tend to take a second to actually get on board and start the stream. So we're just waiting on that to go live there. So they should be starting any minute now. For those that are coming new into the stream, we're just waiting on Safemoon Protocol to go ahead and go live. It's just dependent upon when they'll actually go live on Twitch. Sometimes it does take them a minute for them to get on board and go live. It's happened in the past in their last AMAs that have been notorious for being a few minutes late, but we're all anticipating and waiting for that. They have mentioned before as well through Twitter that they are planning on doing this AMA session in a new format. So we're all looking forward to seeing what that new format is going to look like, as well as they've mentioned that there are some hints from their last AMA they did back with on Reddit. I believe it was on Thursday that they mentioned and kind of hinted towards some new big announcements, or at least some new big updates that will be coming forward here in today's AMA session. So we're looking forward to that. So just waiting for them to go ahead and go live, and then we will have that up on the page here. So the Satoshi live stream was actually on Thursday, I believe. So that had already happened. So as far as with Sheep Swap that's set for Tuesday, it's probably going to be in the similar format as this one was, or probably actually more similar to the one that was on Thursday. So that one was actually done through Discord, and that was how they did that live AMA session. So I'm not sure how they have that one set up quite yet with Sheep Swap, but I would imagine it's going to be in the same format on Discord, and then put on to Reddit, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I typically try to go live on these AMA sessions so that people who are unfamiliar with Twitch or don't really know how it works or don't have Twitch want to just go ahead and use YouTube. It's a great way for you to go ahead and just watch it here, as I will be always live streaming them through YouTube because a lot more people are more familiar with YouTube than they are with Twitch. So I will go ahead and be live streaming those events here. Like I mentioned, we're just waiting on Safemoon to go live here. Let's go ahead and check their Twitter to see what's going on there. Sometimes they are just notorious for being a few minutes late. All right, guys, like I mentioned before, we're just waiting on Safemoon here to go live. It looks like they are a bit late. We've checked Reddit and Twitter, and it looks like they have not given any official word yet. It was scheduled for 1:30 today, but we're looking like they're about 11 minutes late so far. They have been late to AMAs in the past. So we're just going ahead and patiently waiting for them to come in. While we're waiting for them to go ahead and start that live session, any questions that you guys have, feel free to drop them down in the comment section down below. I will try to respond to them to the best of my knowledge, as well as other people in the chat can go ahead and respond to those as well. So we're anticipating for this live AMA. For those that are just coming onto the stream, like I mentioned before, there are been some rumors that this live AMA is going to be done in a little bit of a different format than they've done previously. And when they did their live stream before, I believe it was on Thursday on Discord, they mentioned that there may be some announcements or some updates that will be announced today. So we're just waiting on that to come ahead and come on. So we're just waiting for them to go live. And once they go live, we'll have that in full screen for you guys to go ahead and view. If you're new to my channel, feel free to like and subscribe. I am a pretty small channel, so any likes and subscriptions definitely help. Thank you guys so much. We'll just do another page refresh here to see if they're going to go ahead and go live there. Sometimes that tends to help with Twitch, but it looks like they're still offline. So we're just waiting for them to go live on that live stream for us, and we should be all set. Yeah, Luke, if you want to go ahead and just message me or email me, that information should be listed there on my homepage there. Also, you can reach me out at Twitter or any other of my social media apps that are also listed there on my homepage if you go to the homepage of my channel. And then you can just reach out to me there and I can walk you through anything you need to do so you can get on that live stream on Tuesday. So feel free to reach out to me there and I can go ahead and help you out with that. I'm not sure what you mean by asking questions to earn rewards, but yes, you're welcome to go on my live streams when I do these live AMA sessions, and you can ask any questions that you have there on that topic, and I'd be more than happy to answer that for you. Although if you're wanting to ask questions directly to the development team, I think if that's what you're trying to say, then yeah, you're going to want to go ahead and go on the actual live stream there. And that's how you'll be able to get to the development team. Anything that I'm showing on my live streams will not be seen by the development team themselves. I do apologize, guys, for the delay. It looks like they are a little bit late today. Again, I'll go ahead and check their social media to see if they've given any word yet. But it was supposed to begin at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, and it looks like it is now 3:47 Eastern Standard Time. So we're just waiting on them to begin. You're very welcome, Luke. Feel free to reach out to me on Twitter. I can go ahead and answer any questions or concerns that you have there. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Like I mentioned before, I am a pretty small YouTuber. I just started. So please feel free to subscribe. It really does help the channel out and help me grow so that I can gain more exposure and help more people out like yourself or others who have questions about cryptocurrency in general or on specific projects. I also have videos on my YouTube channel to go over specific projects as well. It's a series called What the FUD. And I do review Safemoon and several other cryptocurrency projects. So if you're wanting to learn more about these projects, or if you're wanting to learn more about cryptocurrency in general, I do have a crypto one-on-one playlist you can go ahead and go through, and it goes over a lot of the basics of cryptocurrency. So feel free to check that out as well. No worries, Benjamin. Thank you for hopping on to the live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm a pretty small YouTuber, so any help is greatly appreciated. And thanks for staying on for the stream. Thanks, Frank, for the subscription. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Benjamin, for the like and subscribe. It really is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. As I mentioned before, guys, it looks like they're having some technical difficulties going on right now. We're just waiting on them to go live. Like people have mentioned before, you'd think they would have got a hold of this, considering they've done these live AMA sessions for a few months now. However, it sounds like they are trying to try a new format out today. They did mention that on Twitter. So that may be what's leading to some of these technical difficulties. Them trying something new is what's causing them to be a little bit delayed. We're not exactly sure. There's no official word out yet. We're just patiently waiting for them to go ahead and go live for us. Like I mentioned before, guys, we're just waiting on them to go live. It sounds like they're having some technical difficulties. If you're new to my channel, feel free to go ahead and check it out. I do videos on cryptocurrency, the basics of cryptocurrency 101, as well as specific projects, and go over their history, what their purpose is, their use case, and all the other information. It's called my What the FUD series. So please feel free to check that out as well. I also do some less formal shorts that are usually just memes and other things related to cryptocurrency if you want to check that out as well. But like I said, we're just waiting on them to go live here. We are expecting some big announcements today. They had mentioned that before on Thursday with Satoshi Street Bets, that they were kind of hinting towards some other information that would be coming out today. They've also mentioned that they're going to be doing a new format with the AMA today, which may be what's leading to these technical difficulties. So if you're wondering why they're having technical difficulties, that would be my assumption. So we're just waiting on them to go ahead and go live, and I will keep you guys updated as more information becomes available if things are going set to change.
Where things change forever. There's no
All right, guys, looks like it's starting.
Welcome to the Safemoon Sunday. I'm John, CEO of Safemoon, analyst, Safemoon Sunday. We cover a few things. First, bridges. Now, I've teased it, I've talked about it, but I haven't confirmed it. I'm confirming it now. Safemoon will be cross-chain on Ethereum, EOS, and Wax. But our in-house wizard, Thomas Smith, will go into it further later on in a second. Now, where have we been the past few weeks? Well, I want to say it was on vacation, but unfortunately it was not. We were actually in the Gambia doing work. Now, don't want to miss out. We have some very exciting news at the end of this Safemoon Sunday. So please watch to the end. All right, kicking it off, bridges. What are they? How do they work? What do they do? Well, Thomas, our in-house wizard, will go into that further in this video.
What are bridges anyway? You start off by using a bridge interface. You connect your wallet, you put in the receiver address on the Ethereum side. And what happens is your tokens are locked up in the vault. The DApp recognizes this. On the ETH side, you're minted an equal amount. And this is called a peg-in event. And peg-ins, they trigger an update of balances across all of the users. So every single time the bridge is used, you receive your reflections. If you're on ETH, if you're on Wax, if you're on EOS. Now that your tokens, the ticker symbol would be PSFM, that's provable SFM. There's minting and burning functions. When you want to go and leave the Ethereum ecosystem after you're done playing with your AMM trading pairs or participating with dApps, the same thing happens. Except instead of minting, you're destroying the tokens on the ETH side, and then you receive from the buffer that exists inside the vault on ETH. It's a very straightforward process. For the end user, there's no difference in setting a transaction. Effectively, you're receiving it on the other side. It's the same product, it's the same amount, it's the same Safemoon, except on Ethereum. It'll operate the same way on all three networks. When you go over to Ethereum, every single time someone uses the bridge, your reflections are updated, the balances are updated, but no more than you had previously. When you return, you can keep those and reflections continue as normal. So in the end, the tokenomics are maintained. We're on BSC, but our circle of users, our bubble, is only as large as the BSC community is. We'd like to support everything. So our partners over at P-Tokens helped us find a way. Bridges. What bridges are is they allow you to traverse different networks. You have a token on BSC, and you can move from there and participate with DeFi and other smart chains. We have a variety of bridges coming out. Ones that allow you to traverse to Ethereum, EOS, Wax, Harmony, and a number of other smart chains. What's in it for the users? If you're on BSC, you can't participate on DeFi or in Ethereum or governance on EOS. Right? Imagine voting, community-style voting is made possible through EOS in a way that's not necessarily possible BSC. And then with Ethereum, there's the whole DeFi community over there. MakerDAO, there's NFTs, there's Uniswap, and all of the other participants in the space. For Wax, you can submit your Safemoons to participate with different games, different NFT platforms, buying NFTs, auctions, creating NFTs. We open the door to new opportunities across the entire space. I mean, there's only so far that we can go with our current network. we can only grow to be so large. And by expanding the product, we're able to tap into these other markets. New people, new blood, new ideas, new opportunity. I think that's probably the most important. Having a bridge to Ethereum is fantastic because not only do you open the door to all of the communities for all of the network users for other DeFi tokens, all of our interests are aligned, so it's only a natural pairing. You'll be able to get on AMMs and trade your Safemoon for other tokens, and backwards, vice versa. You'll be able to, the liquidity provide, you'll be able to receive reflections on the Ethereum side. And one thing about Ethereum in particular that's kind of nice is the way that this is set up inside the Ethereum ecosystem. You can participate in DeFi in a way that you couldn't on BSC. Ethereum itself is somewhat of a DeFi haven. The tax wouldn't apply on Wax or EOS, but those two other chains serve their own purposes. With Wax, you can get into NFTs without the fee. With EOS, you could vote without the fee. So each one of these other chains definitely serves a valid purpose, expanding the use of Safemoon outside the tokenomics. It's an exciting new expansion on what it is that we can really do. Say you have a bunch of Ethereum and our bridges are accessible, and we have pairs on Uniswap. So you take your Ethereum, you go to Uniswap to go and make a swap. You swap for provable SFM on Ethereum. You then take that provable SFM, traverse the bridge, and then you get your actual SFM. These provable tokens serve as a stable version of Safemoon, not to the dollar, but to Safemoon. They exist one-to-one. So when you're leaving BSC and you're trying to go to Ethereum, those tokens are locked in a vault. Those are not burned, but they are removed from the BSC circulating supply. On Ethereum, tokens are minted equal to the amount that you had locked up. When you go to leave Ethereum and come back to BSC, depending on the amount of provable SFM that you have, you return with it, and you receive only the amount of the wrap token that you have at the time. So that's pretty much how that happens. The only minting and burning that's happening is on Ethereum. The thing to remember is what you put in is what's minted, and what you take out is what's destroyed on Ethereum. So there's no adding to the supply, no subtracting to the supply. It remains perfectly the same. And in that way, we enable new functionality across the chain, across all chains. Third-party risk is a real killer. A couple months ago, we had so much volume on BSC that it caused BSC scan to fall out of sync. As far as the third-party risk, BSC can play a dangerous role in the value of Safemoon. So can Bitcoin, to be honest. Like it's a whole market. But as far as dampening the impact of whale movement, dampening the impact of crypto recession, launching these tokens is the first step of many, so that there is no third-party risk. And in that way, Safemoon could survive any of these miniature crypto recessions. It's a very healthy step for us, for the ecosystem, and anyone that we're paired with.
Wow. Thomas covered a lot. Basically, he started with a very complex explanation, then moved it down to a slightly less complex information, and then dumbed it down for me. At the end of the day, what we did with the bridges was increase accessibility of Safemoon. Safemoon is for all. Bridges will launch Tuesday morning. Where have we been the past few weeks? Well, we've been in the Gambia. It's a country in West Africa, a country I care deeply about. Fantastic place to vacation. That was not our objective for our trip there. We were there to do work. In this video, we'll cover some of the stuff we worked on. Well, we accomplished a lot. What we were able to do in 10 days was we got in front of a lot of decision makers. One of the first people that we all had a relationship with since 2002 was James Gomez. He's the Minister of Water Resources and Fisheries. He's also very influential there. Part of the Gambian story to many. We met with him in regards to how to safely help in the country. What can safely provide? There's kind of a misnomer around us giving technology and us not receiving anything in
we receive in return is a new market. What we receive in return is a proving ground, the ultimate proving ground for the technology that Safemoon is developing right now. We also met with, the Honorable Abrima Salah. He's the Minister of, Information Technology and Communications. So he's the individual in charge of the telecommunications and internet infrastructure in the Gambia. We had some phenomenal conversations and progress, and we're really proud of what we're accomplishing with the relationships that we've cultivated. And I've cultivated since 2018. So we were able to meet with him and discuss how Safemoon and our future products will integrate and enrich the lives of not only the people in Gambia, but also the world. And working with a cryptocurrency, you can't leave out their financial You've asked me, when wallet, when beta? Well, here it is, running on my phone. Here we have the live prices. We have Safemoon and BNB right there. You have the calculator, you have the million, billion, trillion, but we'll go into more of those features during the open beta. This is a closed beta to build a simple, easy, and clean application for the Safemoon Army. Betas are normal practice in the software development industry. You start off with a closed beta, you receive feedback, you then open it up to a open beta, receive more feedback, and then With all that information that you have now at your disposal, you use that to provide that simple, easy, and clean experience for your users, and you launch it. When will this be in the hands of everyone? Our launch goal is end of July. Check your Twitter, check YouTube, check the socials. More information coming out on that soon. We covered a lot on this Safemoon Sunday. We covered bridges. What are bridges? It increases the accessibility of Safemoon. Safemoon is now a cross-chain token on EOS, Wax, Ethereum, and the Binance Smart Chain. More to come. Where were we the past few weeks? Well, we're in the Gambia on business. And the big exciting news was the beta reveal running on my phone. Again, I want to thank the millions of people and their interest in the Safemoon Wallet beta. I want to thank the 95,000 people who took the time to fill out the applications. And to the 500 lucky few, I want to thank you for joining us on this development process. We have a lot of work to do here in the next couple months. So please check back in a few weeks for the next Safemoon Sunday. I'm John. I'm the CEO of Safemoon. Thank you for watching.
Wow, so some pretty major announcements they just made there. Just to go over some notes here to recap, it looks like, let me just go ahead and get rid of that there. It looks like it's over. So it looks like they announced some bridges that are going to be live on Tuesday. So that looks like just here in 2 days, we'll have live bridges that will be able to access the Ethereum network. Sounds like more information on that will be coming out. If you guys want to go ahead and rewind through the explanation that was given by Thomas and that was animated by Safemoon Mark, you're welcome to do so. It also looks like they showed some information on the Gambia. Sounds like they can't really release a lot of the information yet because of some agreements and some legal reasons there, but it looks like they were there. They were talking to their ambassadors there, and it sounds like they were making progress. And another huge announcement is the wallets are going to be going live in the end of July. So it sounds like the beta for the 500 people that were selected, sounds like those people have already been contacted and selected, and that the actual ability for everyone else to access those wallets will be live by the end of July. Some crazy announcements. We'll be live here again next Sunday for the next AMA, as long as it's going to happen again. I know sometimes in the past they have decided not to do live AMAs on Sundays because they're working on things like in the Gambia. But as of right now, it looks like they'll be doing another live AMA next Sunday. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I do apologize for all of the technical difficulties that did occur. First on their end with them being so late, and then second on my end with some audio there at the very end there. Please let me know if you guys have any other suggestions or things I can do to better make this live stream experience better for you guys as the end users. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week on Sunday. Thank you guys and have a good one. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. I do videos every Friday. So if you guys are curious, those should be going up live 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. And then, of course, I do shorts throughout the week as well. Thanks, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next live stream.